Come on.
Yo, what is up guys, Punkerzz here, and today I am back bringing you guys a brand new video. Today what we are going to be talking about are uplink throw spots on the map Comeback. In my last video we talked about the map Biolab, so if you want to see that, be sure to click on the screen right now. I'm going to hop into the map here and show you all these spots. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet for you guys, so hope you all enjoy. Alright guys, so the first spot that I'm going to be showing you will be on the offense side, sentinel side, and it's going to be right here on this ledge. Now what you're going to do is you're essentially going to climb up on the ledge, double jump, and throw it into the portal. So we're going to turn around, go into the spawn right here. Now it's where the ball spawns. We are going to run, jump up on the ledge, we're going to slide, double jump, and then throw it right there, and it'll land in the portal like so. Now, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit for you guys that may have missed it or maybe you weren't watching. So we grab the ball, we are going to run up, jump up on the deal, then we are going to sit back, slide, then double jump and throw it in. And it's as easy as that. Now, this spot is, very commonly known. A lot of pros know this spot, a lot of amps know this spot. It's pretty much used by everyone. It is a very good spot to use. I've seen a lot of people get a lot of points from it, although it can be easy to kill people off of it, like so. Right here, I have a friend helping me out, and I have an AR top blue. He is going to try and grab the ball and run it in, and as you can see, I kill him very, very easily. But unless they're top blue, there's really no other way that they can kill you. So, yeah, it's a very good spot to use, and I will see you guys in the next spot. Alright guys, so this next spot is probably the simplest out of all of them. It is very, very easy. Any beginner can do this spot. Basically what you do is run down middle, jump over that wall, and throw the ball right into the portal. I don't want to go into too much detail about how to do it because obviously it's very, very simple. What I do want to talk about, however, is the enemy point of view. So this spot is very easy for the enemy to intercept the ball. A lot of, because you're throwing it in a straight line, they don't have to do much besides just jump straight up and catch it. As you can see right here, my friend threw the ball and I was very easily able to intercept it. And in the game, it's not much different. They may try and throw it a little bit to the left or to the right, but in reality, there's not much they can do besides maybe, running a little bit more and maybe like juking to the side. I don't know, but if they're going to throw it in midair, you pretty much have no other way to, stop it besides jumping up and intercepting it. And it's really not that hard to do. So intercepting is a big problem when you're doing it like that. And it can also be very easy to kill someone when they're doing it because, they're running in a straight line. But yeah, guys, so that was that spot. Very easy, very simple. Those are the same thing. But yeah, not much to do there. It's a great spot to use, though. When they run down middle, you pretty much have to run up and stop them face to face. If you don't, they will get an easy throw, obviously, unless you can intercept it. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that spot, and I will see you all at the next one. Alright guys, so the last spot that I'm going to show you for the sentinel side is by far one of the hardest spots on this map, maybe even in all of, Uplink together. Basically what it is being able to make the ball into the enemy portal from basically jumping off of this roof that I'm on right now. I learned this spot from a player named Demented. He's another top AM COD player. His Twitter will be on the screen right now if you want to go follow him. He found this spot while he was streaming, or maybe someone showed it to him while he was streaming. I don't quite remember. But it's a very sweet spot, although it is very hard to do. I, for one, need to practice a lot before I can do it. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to run, slide, double jump, and then last second, you're going to throw it over the roof. It's going to bounce and land in like that. As you can see, it doesn't look that hard, but I promise when you actually start doing it, it just gets harder and harder. You psych yourself out, and, but once you get it down, it really isn't that hard. You just got to practice, practice, practice. I swear to God, that's what I did, and I still have trouble making it. I usually like to start next to this wood, little cardboard pile right here, slide, jump, and go whoop. So as you can see, I made it again. I swear to God, though, sometimes it can be really hard to make it 2 times in a row. That's pretty much the entire spot. I don't need to show you the enemy point of view on this spot because it's pretty much open and closed. Most people won't expect you to throw it from that far away. And if you do, they probably won't even expect you to make it, nor will they care. They'll be like, oh, he's so far away. He's not going to make it, dude. I don't got to worry about it. It's whatever. So yeah, it's a great spot to use if you can get it down. If the ball is down in your base and you maybe don't want to wrap it, don't want to throw it out. And maybe you don't want to run a green side because you think that the enemy players are going to spawn up before you can make it. You can just go for an easy one-pointer. I guess not easy, but you can go for the one-pointer and avoid the risk of getting shot on the way there. So it's a very good spot all around. Definitely recommend going into a private match and checking this spot out. So that was the last spot for the Sentinel side. I'm going to go on the Atlas side and show you those spots now, and I will see you guys there. Alright guys, so the first spot that I'm going to show you on the Atlas side is a very, very simple spot. It's barely even a spot. Basically, you just slide, jump over the wall, and throw it right in. Not hard at all. Most of you guys are probably like, wait, what? That's a spot? Are you joking? But honestly, most people don't really realize that you don't need to go farther than that wall to, throw it in. Most people feel like they have to land on the other side and then do it. You can come into glass right here. You can slide out of glass and then throw it in like that. Most people won't expect you to throw it that early. But I swear to God, most people think that you really need to get into the compound of that building first before you throw it. You can throw it right as you're passing over the wall. A very easy one-pointer, and it takes no skill to do. You guys can get this down ASAP. So that was the first spot, and the next spot I'll show you will be a little bit better, I swear. So I will see you guys there. Alright guys, so the last spot that I'm going to be showing you today will be right here. Basically, you're just going to jump on these rails, slide, double jump, and you're going to throw it into the base like so. Again, this is a very easy shot. The shots that you will take on the Atlas side are usually very, very simple. There's nothing much to them. That's why on the Atlas side, you really want to try and go for, jump-ins more than anything else. Because even though the throws are very easy, you're also very exposed, and they're just not hard, so everyone's going to be doing them, so obviously the opponents will be expecting it, and although these spots are easy, they can do for some really easy points, so be sure to go for them if you're in ranked or in competitive, because it'll, even though a point may not seem like a lot, it will really help your team in the long run to get those 2 or 3 extra points, when all your teammates go down and they want you to maybe throw it out or something, but you go for the throw instead and get that point. It actually really does help in the long run. So I know those spots on the Atlas side were, I don't know, they were pretty lame, to be completely honest. There wasn't anything to them, wasn't any pizzazz. But that's kind of just how it is on that map. One side is very heavily favored on throws, the other one is not at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Sorry about the logo, the Punkerzz logo being very, very big on the last video. I figured out how to make it smaller, so hopefully that problem will not happen again. Like I said, I'm still trying to get used to the whole editing process on a Windows computer, so you guys are going to have to give me a little bit of time. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.